The iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max could have a major hardware problem that you haven't heard about yet. And this is bad, guys, but also hilarious. I'm conflicted. It is bad and hilarious. Hilariously bad. I will show you. Alright, so story numero uno is, well, a nightmare. This is awful. Some iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max users are reporting, and let me read this exactly, grinding noises, vibration, and shakiness when using the rear cameras in third-party apps. What? And the Alabama friend of the channel and fellow tech YouTuber Luke Miani is just one of the many people coming forward with this issue. He tweeted out about it on Friday, and the tweet gained so much traction that The Verge and other news outlets picked it up. By the way, The Verge, your new website looks awful. It looks like if a migraine was a website. Moving on. Luke's iPhone 14 Pro Max is experiencing shakiness and even an audible grinding sound. When he opens up the camera on third-party apps like TikTok, Snapchat, or Instagram, you can hear the thing buzzing.
What? Are you kidding me?
Bro, what? Then, of course, when you actually try to take a photo, it goes about as well as you would expect. Hey, buddy, where'd you get this picture, huh? The garbage store?
Got him! Got him!
And again, this is just in third-party apps. No reports of this affecting Apple's stock camera app are coming through. It's all very strange and only affecting some users, which would point the stinky little fingy at this being a quality control issue.
But there's something wrong with the camera. It's making this a weird noise. Look at the picture of it.
Once again, thank you, Apple. Oh boy, so great. It's so awesome that quality control issues are sneaking through once again on a device that starts at 1,000 doll hairs. Now, since this is only happening in third-party apps, I have a suspicion that this is more related to software than hardware, which would be the best case scenario because it means that it could be fixed with either a software update from Apple or maybe the third-party apps themselves will need to push out updates. Still pretty weird that it's only happening to some users though. That part is concerning. And then on top of that, we just have to hope that there was no permanent damage done to the camera. And if there was permanent damage, then what? What are you gonna do, Tim? Are you going to send one of your unpaid interns to come with an oil can to go and fix Luke Miani's grinding camera lenses like the Tin Man? Now, to be fair, right, we are still in the early stages of this problem. And Apple has yet to comment on any outlet's requests for info. They probably will by the time this video's out, because that's my luck. But yikes, dude. Now is the time for any of you iPhone 14 Pro or Pro Max users to go ahead and download some sort of third-party app that uses your camera, like TikTok, Snapchat, or Instagram, to see if your cameras grind like Brett Favre's elbows. Seriously, Apple, let's maybe get it together, huh? Hashtag GrindGate. Am I right? Listen, grocery stores are sticky. They're sticky and they're filled with sticky people, and every time I go there, I end up leaving with way more ingredients than I actually need. That is why I don't go to the grocery store anymore. HelloFresh gives you farm-fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your door. Skip those trips to the grocery store. HelloFresh makes home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. Pick how many boxes you want per week, choose which meals you want, or if you're feeling spicy, just let HelloFresh pick for you. Most meals are done in 30 minutes or less, and also everything just tastes better than from your local grocery store. To get started, go to hellofresh.com/FPT16 and use the code FPT16 to get up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. And of course, a huge thanks to HelloFresh for sponsoring this episode. Alright, welcome back. So let's gather ourselves, collect ourselves. Story numero lasto, we're going to get away from all that bad news, and instead we're going to talk about how... What? The iPhone 14 Pro's Lightning port is still transferring at USB 2.0 speeds? Oh, God. Today sucks a big bag of butthole. Well, if the first story wasn't enough Apple hate for you, here you go. The new Pro iPhone that has been released in 2022, the year of our Lord, still uses a port that transfers files physically at a blazing USB 2.0 speeds of around 480 megabits per second. This phone takes 48 megapixel Pro RAW photos, Tim. Do you know that USB 2.0 came out in the year 2000? For context, this is what a TV show looked like in the year 2000.
Stefano has even erased John Black's memory by planting a microchip in his neck. John believes he's in love with his wife Marlena and devoted to their daughter Belle. The truth is, John used to be having a torrid affair with Princess Gina, and the microchip could malfunction at any minute.
Exactly. It looked like ass. Luckily, there are rumors of USB-C coming to iPhone next year, but next year is not this year, and that does not help with the iPhone 14 Pro that everyone just bought. Those 48 megapixel Pro RAW photos come in at about 75 megabytes each. Transferring a handful of these photos via Lightning will take a time. So long, in fact, that Apple recommends you just don't do it. Literally, Apple recommends that you use iCloud Photos to access the Pro RAW files in full resolution on Mac or whatever, and transfer the photos wirelessly with AirDrop instead of plugging the slow little sucker in. Are you ready for the actual kick into your testiculars? Back in 2015, 7 whole years ago, the original iPad Pro's Lightning connector supported USB 3.0, which was capable of transfer speeds up to 5 gigabits per second. So is this new iPhone 14 Pro less pro than an iPad made an entire second grader ago? If the iPhone 15 does not have USB-C, then that's it! I'm done! What in the world even is this? Happy Monday, I guess. Both of these stories have put me in a not-so-jolly Jern mood. I would like to walk into the woods now. Forever, please. Thanks. Yes, one ticket into the woods, please, where there's no lightning or USB 2.0 or anything like that. Just trees. And dirt.